I know Christmas is coming. I want you guys to give thoughtful gifts. I know everybody's uncertain economically. What's the best solution? Give vintage gifts. This estate sale is chock full of amazing, thoughtful, nostalgic gifts. And it's a great place to find things to give to people you love. So let me show you a few things. These bookends are unbelievable. The coolest things I've ever seen. And if you like creepy Christmas, beautiful children's books. My daughter's name is Heidi. See, I could give her that for Christmas, but look how pretty these are. They would look beautiful on any shelf. Really incredible book series here. A lot of these are signed first editions. Christmas books, we have, I don't know, hundreds of Christmas books, and they're just all fantastic. And something to really pay attention to in these old books, from the 50s and before, the artwork is so beautiful. So even if a book is not the best condition on the outside, you can take these prints out and frame them, and I mean, they're incredible. Another perfect Christmas gift, maybe your dad, mom, grandparent, watch these shows when they were kids, and such a cool thing to hand someone to wrap up. They're just, I don't know, maybe someone you love has an Elvis problem. We can solve it. We can solve it, seriously. All of the Elvis here. Once again, vintage artwork. It's so beautiful. The colors, it's bright. Okay, vintage clothing. Maybe they watched Married with Children here. There you go. Maybe your husband needs one of these plaques. The opinions expressed by the husband in this household are not necessarily that of the management. Maybe you need a paddle. Settle down, folks. But we've got them. Maybe you wore Rocky Mountain jeans in high school. Some of these shirts are just amazing. Historical figure, every classic at Texas, JFK, every mystery you've ever read. Anyway, so many books, so little time. Vinyl records. We've got a lot of aprons, all kinds of linens in here. They've been cleaned. Some really cool artwork. Maybe you've got someone who's just crazy about Disney. I like these old playing cards are so cool. I love the cats. Christmas ornaments, really beautiful. Tons of artwork. Christmas. Ding, 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 ding. Nativity. In the middle of all of the collectible books. Vintage toys. Pottery, collectibles, these hand-painted vintage tool kits. Salt and peppers, cookbooks, these collectible glasses. I love this Mr. Peanut jar. More children's books, pottery. The art in here is incredible. Miss Piggy, I know they're making a new movie. Coffee table books. Marilyn, you want that. Maybe you need a set of, 100 arrowheads. These were dug in Central Texas. Alabaster fruit. Hand-painted decals. Those are incredible. This guy. Young adult. All of these plates. We've got Native American. We've got musical instrument. These old photos are... Stamp collector. That's an original. I love it. Lots of old Life, Rolling Stone, Smithsonian, Good Housekeeping, vintage postcards, and they are beautiful. Maybe you collect pins. There are some really cool ones on these hats. These patches, I love. More artwork, so much cool. Vintage suitcases. I've got a lot more belt buckles. They're not out yet, but there's some really cool vintage ones. A lot of vintage Avon, just some really interesting vintage jewelry, hand-painted, Trifari. And then we have fine jewelry on its way. This is all costume, although these are from Neiman Marcus. There's so much cool stuff.